Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something coming in from Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. I ordered something, so yeah, let's take a look. Alright, today I'm opening up my bag here, package with my Utzler duckling. This is the little one, and I just recently polished that and that to kind of give it some nice tones to match the lines. I thought they would offset a little bit and complement the knife a little bit more, and we polished up here. Just makes this knife have a little character, I think, and I like it. It also had some snail trails when I bought it. It was already there, and so I got rid of that. I just think it looks nicer. So, there you go. All right, let's get into this guy. Oh my gosh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Holy cow, holy cow. All right, so we got Jesus Loves You. Oh, I saw some memes about this where some people went over to a grandparents' house and they looked at them and they used those. Wow, that's a lot of little slip joints there. Man, leather slips. All right, so what do we got here? We got handmade by Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. Oh, nice. These are really cool. Little cards. I'll have to put these in the giveaways. That's really cool. What do we got here? Ooh, some more stickers. Some more stickers. Nice. So this is Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. If you haven't checked them out, definitely go check them out. So we got some options here. Look at this. Look at this. All right. So I bought a leather slip for my American Blade Works slip joint. And the name of it's called the slip joint. That's exactly the name. I'm going to put Jesus over here because, some people, I don't know. He looks like he's checking out all the slip joints. It looks like there's a Jesus for each slip joint. All right, so this is about the size. So we could try one of these and see which one would fit. Now, I like to get different size slip joints. This one's going to be a little tight on that one, so we'll have to do something a little bit bigger. All right, what do we have here? So this one, oh, that's nice. It's a nice soft leather. I like that too. That's a nice soft leather. Double stitching at the bottom down there. Very, very cool. This is a very soft one. I like that. Now, getting into that one. So I would squeeze that one open to get it open. All right, so it's a little deep on that one. Let's see. Let's try this one here. What do we got going on here? All right, so this one's a little deep as well. That's a different type of leather, though. I like that. This almost looks like, is this like ostrich or rattlesnake or something? This doesn't look like regular leather. I'm going to have to ask him about that. There's nothing in there with it, so, all right. A little hard to get out, but that's okay. That's all right. These are going to be too small for this guy. I might fit it in there, but I don't think I'd ever be able to get it out. Let's see. Yeah, I can't fit that. That's too small. This will have to be for like a pin or something. I actually do have something that would fit in there. It's kind of interesting. I have a Quaco pin. This is kind of interesting. I like that. I like that. So this is a fountain pen, if you were curious. So yeah. So I like fountain pens. You may not see me use these a lot, but so I like to write with fountain pens. This is a little Quaco. It's a German one. And I like this right here. I think this is really cool. I think that's going to be my new Quaco pen holder. That's cool. All right. That was kind of unexpected. And this could potentially be another one, right? So this would be a good little small pin, small knife, small utility. I'd have to look and see what other small things I have. But see how that could hold right in there? That's kind of a nice little... I like to carry this pin with me, but sometimes I feel like in my pocket it's going to beat around. I don't want it to get unscrewed and scratched up. And that's really cool. That's a bonus. Okay, nice. All right, so we've got definitely what I would consider... Are these about the same? Yeah, these are about the same size, right? I would consider that like I love this leather. This almost looks like ostrich. Maybe it's rattlesnake. I don't know. Alligator. See that? That's cool. It's a nice thin leather too. So if you don't want something heavy, it's really cool. That's cool. All right. So as far as this guy goes, we'll put the little guy over here, but we're gonna have to do either a big one like this, like that. Right? And I like to have it a little stick out so I can at least get it out pretty easily. So we're going to have to break that in. We'll try a couple of these different ones here. This is a little tighter than I expected here. And I know this is probably going to break in and all sorts of stuff. It looks like there's glue. Yeah, some glue right there by the stitching, so you probably have some glue there. Okay. That one's a little tough because the glue kind of goes right there. So let's see. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's a much better fit. I like that one. Then can I push it open? Get it out? And push it at the bottom. But it's a very nice thin leather. Look at that. I'm gonna smell it. Oh yeah. Ooh, that smells really premium. Golly. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's more of a suede, soft kind of a cushiony leather. You want to put something in your pocket. You don't want it to get beat up or banged up. There you go. There you go. So then you have something like this that can pop right out. Now the nice thing about this one is it can go all the way down, so I can completely cover it if I wanted to. Right. The only problem getting it out is I have to push it a little. I have to open it like this and probably push at the base to get it out. Right. Because right now the glue is right there. So probably put a little leather conditioner on here, I think, and then I'll help break it in. I like the R&K, Rob's Nerdy Knives. So I'm assuming a couple of these extra ones were given for the sake of giveaways. I think that would be really cool. So I hope that's the case. I'm gonna carry one of these. I want to carry the light one. Try that. So I had another slip joint from another guy that I bought one from, and I liked his a lot. So, but I like these two a lot. So I'm gonna be trying the different ones. I think I really like how light this is. It's gonna make it very, very light and fully covered. And I'm telling you, I really, really dig this as for a pin. Now, if you have a really thin knife, do I have any super thin slip joints? I don't know. Let me see if the Bayer, I don't know if the Bayer would fit in there. Let me grab my Bayer. So the Bayer is the only other small one that I have like this, right? Now, I think it would do better to be in there. Yeah, so that fits really well like that. Oh, that's nice. So the Bayer I have is a big old long one. It sticks out, and it's bigger than that. And this is nice and slim. I didn't have a second one for my Bayer, so now I know I'm keeping one of these for sure. All right, that's for sure happening. What did I do with my other? Oh, it's right. Like where'd my slip joint go? It's in here right now. All right. So then you could put it in here. That's nice. I like it. The softness of this. It's very supple, soft and nice. Now I gotta break this in so I can get it in and out easily. But I like that. So there you go. This one here goes in and out like that. Now I can push it in and out pretty well. So that's nice. That's cool. I don't think the Bayer would fit in a skinny one. We could try. Let's see. Just for fun. We will give it a try. Does it go in there? No, that's too tight. It's going to be more of a pin knife. I think that's really what that's going to be for. Kind of like what I did with the pin here. I think this is more along those lines. So we basically I now have a slit for my pin. How about that? So this one I just reach it and pull it out. Come on. There we go. Like that. This one would be a little softer going in. Just pull that out. There you go. So that goes in and out like that. Comes out. There you go. I like that little R&K on there. So I kind of dig how that is right there like that. And it goes right in, right out. Just like that. And I dig how this goes in. So that's kind of cool, right? I mean, you could put one like that. And then I dig how this goes in. Just like this right here. That's nice. But I think of the two initially, I think I'm going to go with this guy. Was this the one? I think it was better fitted for this one. So this is the one that fits a little bit better. Yeah, that one fits pretty good. This one has just a little extra room because the glue isn't all the way over, so it goes in and out like that. It does go in and out pretty easily. Yeah, so we're going to carry that. We'll probably end up trying this too. That's really cool. I got to find out what is this material. It feels like alligator, ostrich. It's got to be something that it's unique. Alligator, I don't know. There's got to be something that we're using. This just has a texture like an alligator. That's what it looks like. And it's so light. Or a rattlesnake. It could be snake, like rattlesnake. That's a big deal. Like when you do rattlesnake meat and stuff, you can harvest those here in Texas. There's a ton of it. I mean, trust me, it's like a whole thing. You can definitely, you know, use the skin to make something cool. And it's pretty strong stuff, like ostrich boots, alligator boots. Those are really nice. It's a good tough material. It's a really cool thing that you do with custom boots. So let's take a look at that. So there we go. We got that nice little RNK. Nice stitching, double stitches down at the bottom where you want it to double stitch right back up. Then you got the same thing over here. You got the little double stitch down here. And then the slip goes right in and out like that. Very thin. You see that? It's kind of a thin material. I like that. Makes it feel light. Then you got the slip joint over here. It pops right out, but it is fully covered. So if I want to keep it in my pocket, I don't want to bang around or hit anything, especially if I got a really nice knife. That is nice, right? And then if I want it a little more cushioned, I want it a little more padded, then you've got this option right here. Oh no, that's going to be more for the pen. You've got this option right here, like that. So I will say for sure that these large ones right here for sure fit both the Bear and the American Blade Works slip joint. And then these guys right here all fit like a small mini pin. My mini pin like here goes right in. This is my, if you didn't, it's the Quaco. That's Quaco, it's a German company. It's made in Lilliput, Germany. So now I have a larger one, but it's going to be too big for it. So I have another, and it'll definitely be too big if I try to put something like that. So see, that's too big. It needs to be for a smaller pen, something smaller. Now what would work is, now I've never considered getting a smaller tactile knife company. I've got a couple of these, right? So I have the larger ones. I have the lever one and then the little slide switch here. This one's the Damascus clip. This one's just the brass, right? So I love these pens. Those are great pens. But I never got the short one. But the short one, which would be like this, would work really nicely in something like that. So, you know, maybe that's a possibility to get something like that. That would be cool. Yeah, that is really neat. I'm digging that. All right. So we'll put this over here. This will be the possibility for those, and then we'll do this over here. This will be the possibility for this right here, right? So we'll kind of do that. I'll put one in the middle. That way you kind of see how it is. There you go. All right, very, very cool. I'm digging this. Right? I think that's kind of nice. All right, let me know if you have any questions about this. Any questions about these leather slips? I like this. I mean, he makes a nice slip joint for a good price, and that's what I like. And I love the super thin material. If you're not a fan of the really, really thick, I mean, sometimes you may be a fan of a big, thick, luxurious one. I get it, and then you go for that. But sometimes it's nice to have something that's a little thinner, right? So that's a nice little option, especially for like a pen or something like that. I think that's kind of cool. I love checking out the different leather slip makers. I think there's another guy on the channel here who also makes leather slips. I think the next slip joint I get, I'm going to reach out to him and ask him to make me one. I had already reached out to several people, and Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting and another guy, you saw the video probably already, it's 1931 Leatherworks. He made one for me as well. I've had a custom one made by Guster, that's like super, he makes all the really fancy $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 knives. As a matter of fact, he made a sheath for a $128,000 knife. So, I mean, that's a lot of money, and you better know what you're doing, right? I mean, that's a lot of risk dealing with that. So, I think it'd be cheaper to drive out, pick up the knife, make the leather slip, than ship that. I wouldn't want to ship that. So, anyways, yeah, he makes, that was the guy, so it was my Javi Garcia custom Sultan, right? Then the Bear actually came with a leather slip directly from Tactile Knife Company, which was nice. It's a decent one. I think I got some other ones from Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting as well. Then I also have Northwestern, I'm so bad, because I've only bought from them once, and they don't show up in my feed as much, but Northwest Mountain Works or something, Leatherworks, Northwest Mountain Knife Leather Works, something like that. It was that's another guy who makes some good stuff, but he does a lot of stuff for Jack Wolf, so he's pretty busy. It's hard. And then what is it? Not G-Ball. Is it G-Ball Fishing? No, it was it G-Ball? No. Who was it? It's another big knife channel. He made a leather slip for me as well. Boy, I'm terrible. If I remember, I'll try to have it posted up here, right? Anyways, some great leather slips. I love checking them out. Love seeing the different options out there. What you're going to find is some are more expensive, some are a little more premium. You're going to get, you know, different. If you're looking for a quality, certain feel, certain size, there's options, right? If you're wanting to, you know, maybe have something that's a little lighter, not as heavy, not as over the top, or maybe something that's a little more cost effective, there's other options out there as well. And if you're willing to spend any amount of money, you want to go custom all the way, there's another option out there for sure, right? You know, I mean, they all make really neat stuff and they love what they're doing. And so you can definitely see it. So I appreciate that. So I just wanted to share with you, this is an option. I like these. I'm going to be carrying some of these and we'll see how they hold up, right? And we'll you know, you'll see them either in my daily carries or what have you, right? So, because I like to carry a slip joint every day. I like to carry a fixed blade regularly. And then I like to carry a regular folding knife. So there you go. All right. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So a big thank you, shout out to every one of you guys out there. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support of the channel, watching the videos, being part of the live stream, being part of the community. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, if you haven't already, maybe consider hitting the notification button as well, so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys. You do two amazing things for me. You're like my workout buddy. You encourage me every day. And I mean that, because I don't do this full-time, I'm part-time. So your encouragement helps me to keep going. Thank you. The other thing you do is, because of your generosity of your memberships, you allow me to check out things, to do things sooner than I ever thought I would in this channel. And I'm so grateful to you. I get a chance to check out knives. There's a lot of postage involved. It helps me to do the weekly giveaways. I wouldn't be able to afford them many times, right? To be able to do one every week. So I really appreciate you, channel members, for that. You allow me to sometimes see knives, to grow, to have influence, to meet people, to talk to people, and all because of that. I appreciate you guys. And I just want you to know that. I really, really thank you for that. I try to do 2 exclusive things for channel members as a way for me to say thank you. I'd love to do it for every member. One thing I can do for every member, but the other thing is an opportunity that every member has a chance for, right? So the first thing is I like to do a members exclusive giveaway each month. So a monthly members exclusive giveaway. And it's definitely above the budget banger that I give away each week. So like the week that I'm going to do the members exclusive giveaway, we do the regular giveaway, the budget banger, and then we do the members exclusive giveaway. And it's usually $100 to $300, something, knife, something like that. Something you would maybe enjoy to receive as a surprise or maybe give as a gift, right? So that's what I go for. Something that I really got on my way looking for you guys for something like that. The other thing that I like to do is all brand new channel members, I'd love to send you a channel sticker. Just email me with your name and address, and I would love to mail you a channel sticker, my small way to say thank you. Now, it happens to be for anybody who's currently actively a member, who's never gotten a channel sticker, never asked for a channel sticker. So that could be a brand new channel member, usually that's the case. But it could also be someone who's a member all along and just never asked, or someone who was a member and then became a member again and have not asked yet. Please email me. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a little thank you note. That's my way to say thank you. All right, well, I appreciate every one of you guys out there, everyone who's part of the channel, watches the content. Thank you, sincerely, thank you. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.